Hey, welcome to my video. This is the second problem with regards to highest common factor. So how do I know that this is a highest common factor problem? Okay, the word greatest, what's the greatest possible length, tells me that this is a highest common factor problem. Okay, let's read the question together. Mr. To has three pieces of strings of length 80 cm, 100 cm and 120 cm. He wants to cut the three pieces of strings into smaller pieces with no remainder. So your answer must be a whole number. What is the greatest possible length of each of the smaller pieces of strings? How many of the smaller pieces of strings of equal length can he get? So let's solve part A. So part A, as we know, we need to use the division ladder. Now this time it's involving three values: 80, 100 and 120. So always start with the smallest number. In this case it's 2. 80, 100 and 120 can be divided by 2. 80 divided by 2, 40. 100 divided by 2, 50. 120 divided by 2, 60. So I move on, I can still divide by 2. 40 divided by 2, 20. 50 divided by 2, 25. 60 divided by 2, 30. Now I cannot divide all three numbers with 2, so I use 5. 20 divided by 5, 4. 25 divided by 5, 5. 30 divided by 5, 6. Okay, so if you notice carefully, 4, 5 and 6 cannot be divided by any other common factor except 1. So I will stop the division ladder here. So if I look at my left, okay, so this is the answer for part A, the highest common factor. 2 times 2 times 5 gives me 20 cm. So this is the greatest possible length of each of the smaller pieces of strings. Okay, so for part B, they want you to find out the number of smaller pieces that we can obtain. Okay, let me write it down. Number of smaller pieces. So if you look at the numbers here, 4, 5 and 6, okay, we need to use these numbers to find it out. If you look at the previous example, what we did is we multiplied this and this, but in this case we cannot multiply, we have to add them up together. 4 plus 5 plus 6, so we have 15 pieces of strings. Why is it so? Okay, let me show you why here. Okay, if you look at the very first value, 80, if we divide 80 by the greatest possible length, which is 20, we get 4 pieces, right? Okay, when we divide 100 by the greatest possible length, which is 20, we get 5 pieces. Then when we divide 120 by the greatest possible length, we get 6 pieces. So together they will give us 15 pieces. So that's how you get the answer. Thank you for watching my video.